Currently, you're looking at the home page of the Silica Automation website. With coronavirus, keeping our customers safe is our #1 priority, which is why we designed our machine with mobile order capability. It is still possible to place an order through the HMI, but customers can now order their custom Add-A-Snack box via our new mobile website. The customer is allotted 5 different categories of snacks with 3 different options per category to choose from. Once they have all of their items selected and they have entered some personal information, they can submit their order. Once the order is submitted, it will be sent to a database that monitors product inventory. The customer will receive an email with their order, and a unique barcode will be generated for the customer identifying their unique order. Station 1, otherwise known as the packing station, is responsible for loading an empty tray with the snack items specified in a customer order. The 15 snack options are arranged in a 5x3 array on a large roller rack system. Once the PLC receives an order, an empty tray will be fed onto an 8-position indexing table. The table will then index twice before it reaches the loading position. Once at the loading position, a 6-axis ABB robot mounted to a linear slide will begin grabbing the specified snacks based on a vision-guided coordinate system. It will place each snack into the tray individually, performing a vision check each time a new item is placed in the tray. If any of these camera checks fail, a failed sequence process will immediately initiate, forcing the tray in its current state into a reject chute at Station 2. This is to reduce recovery time and rework. Once the tray is filled and all vision checks have passed, the indexing table will index twice to the dispensing position. A proximity sensor will trigger a cylinder to extend, forcing the loaded tray off of the indexing table and onto a VFD-controlled conveyor on its way to Station 2. Moving on, Station 2, otherwise known as the heat sealing station, is responsible for sealing the container with a sheet of PET plastic. On its way from Station 1, the tray will pass below a camera and a vision check will confirm whether the tray has been correctly loaded. If the tray passes this vision check, the heat sealing process will initiate. If the tray fails, a fail sequence process will initiate and the tray will be diverted to the reject chute. Now on the platform, the tray will be stopped by a stopper cylinder to ensure that it is in the correct position to be raised by the fixture. Once in position, the tray will be raised to the PET plastic sheet above it. When the tray reaches maximum height, the coils of the heating element will be turned on until they reach 200 degrees centigrade. The heating element will be lowered to the container, bonding the plastic sheet with the tray. After this process, the heat sealer will raise and turn off and the plastic roll will then advance for the next tray. Station 3, otherwise known as the seal testing station, is responsible for testing the quality of the plastic seal applied previously. The tray stays in the fixture while the leak tester inserts a nozzle into a slot in the fixture and into the tray. If this test passes, the tray will be lowered back down and pushed out of the station by a cylinder. Then, once out of the station, the sealed tray will travel down a conveyor to Station 6 to receive a sleeve. If the seal test fails, a fail sequence will initiate and the tray will be diverted to a reject. Moving on, Stations 4, 5, and 6 work together to label and package the loaded and sealed tray from Station 3. For starters, Station 4, our sheet engraving station, uses a laser to engrave the Silica Automation logo onto a sheet of cardboard. This process starts once the customer finalizes their order. Once the laser is finished, a Cognex camera takes a photo of the engraving and checks the quality of it. Whether the engraving passes the inspection or not, a slide moves over the sheet and picks it up. This slide moves the sleeve to Station 5 over the die and lowers it onto it. The sides of the gripper hold the sleeve fold down, folding the sleeve around the die. Once the sides are folded down, 2 cylinders come from the side and fold the bottoms in. While the bottom is being held in place, a heating element will heat the wax, sealing the 2 bottom flaps together. After the tooling moves, a camera swings into position and takes a photo, checking for the complete seal. If the seal check fails, the folding tooling moves back into the position and the heater is applied again to fix the seal. Once this is all out of the way, the camera swings back to take a second photo. The robot then moves into place, grabbing the fully formed sleeve from the die. If the laser engraving check and/or the second seal check had failed, the robot drops the sleeve into the trash and another sleeve is started with the same laser engraving. However, if the sleeve passed both checks, the robot moves to Station 6 where it will receive a tray. The sleeve is then placed in the slot at Station 6. A cylinder will then extend, pulling in the tray received from Station 3. Once the tray is pulled fully into the sleeve, another cylinder extends and pushes the tray and sleeve into position to be grabbed by Station 7. Station 7 is our distribution station. Once arriving at the infeed, the robot will receive a signal from the PLC to pick up the tray. Once in the gripper, the robot will move the tray to a weigh scale to weigh the contents. This measured value will be compared against the estimated combined values of the products selected. If the tray passes, it will be placed on the index table. Orders will queue up here. If the tray fails, the robot will place it down the reject chute. Now, a customer may enter their order number or scan their barcode to pick up their tray. The index table will index until that order is in the pick area. The robot will then pick the tray and place it down the chute to the customer.